In today's episode, Michelle Wong talks about her homemade reminder cookies, plus a love song from Lew. And let's go spicy with pasta.
We'll never stray too far from home.
Hi, I'm Suhaimi Yusof, and welcome to Home Together. You know, at a time when wrong or misleading information about COVID-19 spreads faster than the coronavirus itself, we must be able to discern what's real and what's fake. As such, it becomes increasingly critical that reliable, clear, and timely information is conveyed to the public. And one thing is for real, this actress has only good intention when she decided to remind us to smile a little more and stay positive with the motivational cookies. Yes, you heard it right. Motivational cookies. So without further ado, let's welcome onto our home screen. This is Sergeant Mickey Lee from Court of Law, Michelle Wong. Hi, Michelle.
Hey guys, it's Michelle Wong. Hello, Suhaimi. This is so cool. I can't believe you're right there. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I can't believe I'm talking to you from a screen. That's amazing. How's things on your end? You look very happy. You look very homely.
Oh. I think that being an introvert, like staying at home, is perfect for me. So I've just been doing a lot of baking, a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Right.
Exactly.
And
We've all
suddenly
found
we
our inner
realize that-
introvert right now.
Yeah, we suddenly realize that we enjoy some of the things at home even more.
Correct. And I think a lot of people now have time to spend with their families. So it's also really great because you get to do all the things that you couldn't when you were busy out working, you know what I mean? Now you're working from home, so you have that little bit more of time.
That's right. And look at you. You're baking cookies now. Tell us a little bit more about the cookies, you know. Motivational cookies. How did that idea came about?
I've always been someone who is very uplifted by motivational or encouraging messages. I think that I was very fortunate that in my baby years and as an artist, I met a lot of people who encouraged me. So I just had this idea that I was at home, you know, like nothing to do also, and to stamp motivational quotes onto cookies because I also love baking. And so that's how it all started. And then, you know, I decided to be consistent with it lah. Yeah, but
Wow,
it's really
that's very
fun so
nice.
far and I enjoy it.
That's combining two different things. Now you have one fantastic idea. It's actually baking the motivational quotes. Do you ever have to like, oh no, I missed a letter, typo error. I'm going to throw away the cookies.
I actually have one here. Oh dear. Okay, so how it goes is every line, right? I had to slot in the letters individually. So it might take some time if every cookie is different.
Wow.
And then if I have a typo, I can't do anything with it. So I spelled bravery wrong.
Bravery. I see. When did you realize this?
I only realized after I baked it. And then I was like, oh no, this is wasted.
Wow.
Yeah, but
it's a very
okay.
tedious.
Can still eat.
It's a tedious process, but it's worth it. It's worth it because this is something really, really special. You know, I want to, you know, since you're a person who loves quotes, okay, let me see some of the cookies that you have baked, and you know, for example, here, we were in the same boat. We're in the same boat.
Yeah.
I like this one. This is like, stay strong, you're a tough cookie. Nice, nice. Let me just try to read one more here. Okay. Come through the storm. Stay calm through the storm.
Stay calm.
Where did you get these ideas? Where did you get these motivational words?
I think that everything is from maybe like life experiences, right? Like for example, the current COVID-19 situation has hit a lot of us in many different ways.
Yeah.
And talking to my friends or even some of the people on Instagram, they've shared with me how they feel about, you know, the stresses or the struggles they have, you know, about businesses closing and losing work, losing financial stability.
Yeah.
And so I believe this is a very it's a group situation, you know, you're not in this alone.
Yeah.
And then so from each situation, there's something that, you know, there's always a lesson or there's something that can be shared to help unite us all together, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Michelle, we're gonna ask you, like, you know, there's so many motivational quotes on the cookies. Which is your favorite message and why?
Well, I think my favorite message is soft at heart and strong in spirit. I find it's a very beautiful quote applicable to women. So many of the strong women that I've met have been firm with a soft touch. You know what I mean? Like water. And I really admire that, and that's who I aspire to be. So yes,
Wow.
soft at heart,
Soft at heart,
strong in spirit.
strong in spirit. Soft at heart, strong in spirit. I like mine to be crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. And then, what about other ideas that probably will be, good and can resonate with everyone at this point in time? What do you think?
Oh, well, actually, currently, I've seen a lot of amazing and heartfelt initiatives. For example, we have initiatives to support our migrant workers.
Yeah.
You can leave messages and words of encouragement for them online. And what this website does is that they translate the messages for the foreign workers to be able to understand. And I think that that's wonderful because it's our way of telling them how much we care and how much we are all in this together. I think that it's very important for us to understand and to accept that the virus doesn't discriminate. Instead of being negative about things, that we can all help each other instead. I think Singapore and the world needs more of such positivity right now, especially so.
I'm going to randomly pick from your own cookie. This is going to be a motivational quote for you and for the rest of us. Okay, so here's parting words. We are praying for your safety. Yay! Thank
That's
you.
right.
Thank
Yay.
you. So any parting words for the viewers watching right now?
I hope that everybody is staying safe, staying healthy, and staying at peace. You guys, we can all get through this together. SG United!
Yes! Exactly. Stay home, stay safe, and do not go out unless it is important or essential. And that's basically the code of law right now to prevent COVID-19 from spreading. Thank you, Senior Staff Sergeant. Salute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I let you go.
I let you go.
I let myself fall.
I let myself fall. We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Hey, welcome back. It's important for us to keep an active lifestyle, just like me. You see, I'm doing the breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. This is called yoga. But if you want to go out there and do some, little jog or do some exercise, don't forget to bring along your mask and also keep that safe distance, okay? Now, moving on, introducing our next talent is, of course, he caught our first attention in 2015 when he fronted the Singapore Police Force Band's cover of One Singapore. Today, the former policeman himself is a songwriter and a singer in his own right. Without further ado, let's bring on to our home screen right now. Here's Louis Low, or better known to his fans as Lew.
Hi.
Lew, hi, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm doing good.
How's the singing career and songwriting thing going on with you right now?
Well, it's been about 6 years since I started songwriting, and I think I'm so lucky to get to heal and therapize myself, but call it a job.
Just want to ask a quick question here. You've been with the police force, but you did not go ahead or carry on that career as a policeman.
Right.
Well, I used to be Sergeant Dola, if you don't mind.
Wow, okay.
But why did you switch into a songwriting instead?
Well, I've always had like a passion for writing and singing, and I think in my own way, I feel like I can benefit more people by doing what I feel like I do best. But that doesn't mean I didn't like the whole police thing.
Right.
I learned a lot from that.
It's just a passion. It's just the
Exactly.
in thing in you.
Exactly.
And you've been writing, or should I say, like you wrote over 300 songs about love? That's amazing. Where do you get these ideas to write songs about love?
I think that the best way to approach creativity is to not have just one source. So for me, it's just living life. So every experience that I go through, I was in quarantine for 2 weeks coming from Boston, just even like using that experience as a source of writing.
Tell us about the quarantine after you came back from Boston.
It was not as easy as I thought it was, mainly because I'm a people person, so I like this interaction and talking to people. But I think it taught me a lot about myself and independency and how to entertain myself.
How do you keep yourself composed and, sane, I guess?
I'd be lying if I said I was composed the whole time. I definitely broke down once or twice, but that's part of the human experience.
Right, we're
It's
all
about
humans anyway. Yeah.
going through those highs and lows, and then again, because I'm a songwriter, translating those emotions into songs and then sharing it with people so people know that what they're experiencing is normal.
How did you feel on the 15th day when you were granted back your freedom?
I was so happy to feel the Singapore hot air on my skin. I was so happy to sweat. And the first thing I ordered was roti prata, because that's my favorite food.
Oh, true blue Singaporean. All right. You're going to sing for us a song called Love You So. So tell us a little bit more about this Love You So.
The song is about letting go of somebody you love because you love them. And yeah, it's a sad song, but I feel like sometimes we are so attached to the things that we care about, and we forget that, if you truly love somebody, you'll let things exist and flow as they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's listen now to a beautiful song called Love You So by Lew. Take it away, Lew.
I wish it weighed more than 3 words. As it rests on the tip of my tongue, it still hurts. Your hands smell just like tears, and all I rest on is a bed of fears. And sometimes I wish these days never came, 'cause now we look back for someone to blame. Forgiveness comforts you to sleep, but all your wounds, they cut too deep. And so I let you go.
I let you go.
I let myself fall.
I let myself fall.
I loved you so.
I loved you so.
Now I know I'm wrong.
Now I know I'm wrong.
'Cause you built my heart.
You built my heart.
Filled it up with soul.
Fill it up with soul.
I let you go.
I let you go.
Now I loved you so.
Now I loved you so.
I let you go.
I let you go.
Now I loved you so.
Now I loved you so. It was labeled with the best before day.
And then we came back, but it was too late.
Infatuated with the past, I'm tired.
It's been a while, what's left is expired. And so I let you go.
I let you go.
I let myself fall.
I let myself fall.
I loved you so.
I loved you so.
Now I know I'm
Now
wrong.
I know I'm wrong.
'Cause you built my heart.
Fill my heart.
Filled it up with soul.
Filled it up with soul.
I let you go.
I let you go.
Now I loved you so.
Now I loved you so.
I let you go.
I let you go.
Now I loved you so.
Now I loved you so.
from Years 933. Many of us are working from home and telecommuting. During this time, it is important for all employers to allow their employees to strike a good balance between work and family commitments at home. Let's all stay safe and be healthy.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Hi, welcome back. If you're tired of takeouts and looking to update your lunch plans, why not take some inspiration from Chef Sarah Huang Benjamin, who has a recipe to share with you. Yep, fire away, Chef!
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. Like many of you, one of my favorite comfort foods is pasta. And as a Singaporean, I love spicy food. So today I'm going to show you a really easy dish. This is my Sambal Aglio Olio Pasta. Sounds good, right? So since I am going to handle food, it's a first for me cooking with a mask on, but I know it's the right thing to do. So mask on. So it's an aglio olio, and aglio is Italian for garlic. So I've got 4 cloves here. Slice them into very thin, beautiful garlic chips. The first thing we're gonna do is make a garlic infused oil. So I'm gonna grab some vegetable oil and throw it into my pan. Just 2 tablespoons will do. Before I even turn the heat on, I'm going to add the garlic to the cold oil. And then I'll put this on a low to medium heat. We don't want to cook this on a high heat because we're actually letting the garlic flavor slowly infuse into the oil. And at the same time, I want to get the garlic chips a little bit crispy. It's going to take somewhere between 4 to 5 minutes. You want the garlic slices to have a lovely golden brown color. Once most of the garlic slices have an even golden brown color, take it out and put it in a little bowl with kitchen paper just to drain off any excess oil. Now we don't just have the crispy garlic chips, we also have this really fragrant garlic oil. I am going to sear some prawns in the garlic oil, so I'll get it on a medium-high heat. And this recipe is something you can put together very easily from pantry and freezer ingredients, so even frozen prawns work really well. If you don't have seafood, it tastes just as good without this. And we're just doing this step separately because you want to get a little bit of wok hei, which is what we say when we mean a bit of char, a bit of smoky flavor on the prawns. Once the prawns are cooked through and beautifully pink, just take them out and set them aside. Now the oil has tons of flavor, but we're going to add some spice. So I've got some dried chili flakes here. I'm going to add a little bit to this oil on a medium heat. You don't have to add too much. If you want it really spicy, add more. It's totally up to you. And this is sambal tumis. It's a very classic Singaporean cuisine ingredient. It's full of dried chili, shallots, and also dried shrimp, some belacan. I'm going to put it in around 1 tablespoon. Ooh. It's definitely spicy. So I'm going to set this wok aside. And I'm gonna cook my pasta until it still has a nice bite to it. The water is boiling, so I am going to season it with salt. When you're cooking pasta, you wanna make sure the water has plenty of flavor. And I'm using linguine today, but you can use spaghetti, whatever you have on hand. Just throw it into the pot. Whatever the packet says, cook it for 1 minute less, because we are gonna finish it in the sauce so it absorbs all that lovely sambal flavor. The pasta is ready. It's not totally soft. We want it still with that bite. And I'm gonna transfer the pasta directly into the wok of sambal and garlic oil. This technique of finishing the pasta's cooking time in the sauce allows it to really absorb the flavor, and it also allows the sauce to get nice and shiny and glossy from the starches in the pasta. Don't throw the pasta water away. This is liquid gold. We're gonna take around a 1/4 cup of this and add it straight into the pan, put it on a heat, and stir so that the sauce really coats all of that pasta. I know this is not an authentic recipe, so any Italian grandmas out there, please don't write me any letters. This is a truly Singaporean pasta with the lovely funky aromas of sambal coating every strand of the pasta. Once the pasta water has been absorbed, I'm going to add a knob of butter to help everything emulsify. And if it gets dry, just add a little bit more of the pasta water. And something magical happens between the butter and the pasta water and the sambal. It becomes this lovely, almost creamy sauce. And I'm gonna stir in the prawns that I seared just now. Just before serving, you can taste the pasta, make sure it's perfectly seasoned, and if not, you can season with a touch of salt. And now we can plate up our pasta. Just as a fresh garnish, I'm going to chop up some spring onion. Okay, sprinkle it over the pasta. And the last and final golden crowning of the garlic chips that we prepared at the start. Scatter them on top of this beautiful pasta dish so that you get a contrast of textures when you're eating it. And there you have it. This is my very aromatic and I'm sure very delicious Sambal Aglio Olio Pasta. Time for a taste test. The butter right at the end makes this dish so creamy, but you have the warmth and the aroma from the sambal. And of course, the crunch of the garlic chips is really the icing on top. This is such an easy dish to make, but it tastes so complex, so delicious. So I hope you try this at home and that you love it.
During this circuit breaker month, let's continue to be socially responsible. Wear a mask whenever you step out of the door and only for essential reasons. Help the elderly you live with do their groceries, okay? And you can keep yourself updated on the latest COVID-19 updates on the MOH website or sign up for the gov.sg WhatsApp channel in Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. I'm Suhaimi Yusof, and catch you again on Home Together.